Hello everyone, so I'm going to start doing the reading for Monday, May 2nd. I can't believe it's May. We're fresh off the eclipse energies. I am going to use Angel Answers, Sacred Destiny Oracle here, and I think I'm going to go into my traditional Rider-Waite Tarot here. Okay. Let's see what we are dealing with. Now listen, the eclipse portal has definitely been activated. We're going to approach the end of it on May 16th with a lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Now my interpretation of this is that, we're entering in this eclipse portal. We're entering in with the solar eclipse with the new moon in Taurus. And then we are going to be kind of closing the door on this portal as we approach the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So we're still in the heavy energies of the eclipse portal. Now, we're starting off with Taurus, which means that we're setting new intentions and we're also grinding. I said grinding because it's a very sexual energy. Whoops. But we're grounding with this earth energy. We're starting to understand what needs to go. By the time this full moon in Scorpio comes around with the lunar eclipse, I do feel like things that have been hidden from us are going to be showing their faces. So this could be perspectives, truths, people, places, things. The way I'm sort of registering this in this sort of energy is that the things that you weren't able to see to shift your perspective will become very clear to you, and then your perspective will shift. And the things that you need to see that have been hidden from you will start to show themselves. This could be hidden information. I'm seeing it more. You will be seeing what has been happening behind the scenes. Okay? Let's see. Let's see what today, Monday, May 2nd, is reading us with. Action. I like that. Wonders. Forgiveness. Release. So as I had anticipated, I don't think you can see these cards. Pull up just a bit. There we go. I'll lower the volume just a bit on my Reiki music. So the way I'm understanding this is that the action you're being asked to take is to release. You have probably been avoiding this release. You may have been hanging on to too many attachments that are not allowing this release to really come into full fruition. The universe is challenging you on that. I'm seeing the act of forgiveness being the release. It may have been very difficult for you to forgive yourself or someone. You're being challenged with that here. Oh, okay. Did you see that? Wow. A bit of a power surge there. And the universe has definitely agreeing with me that the act of forgiveness is required here. I'm seeing the act of forgiveness towards self and towards another person. We'll get more details on that, but I'm seeing that you have been very attached to something, and as a result, you haven't been able to properly let go of what needed to go in order to really allow this release to take place. You may have been bit by bit, slowly by slowly, brick by brick, laying a foundation and letting go of something. But the universe is saying it's time for a clean sweep. It is time to just really remove this energy right now because there's just no room for it with this eclipse. There just isn't any room for it anymore. Just gonna have some water. I think you're gonna feel so light. The action that you may have been guided to take for quite some time now is the action of filling your heart with love in order to forgive with love, understand with compassion, and allow yourself to know that whatever you have experienced was divinely so. Okay? Let's pull some angel answers. Guys, forgiveness. I just can't. I just can't. This is definitely a message of you having to forgive yourself and forgiving somebody else. Switch many cards here. Unlikely, I'll look into that energy. You're ready. Okay, so big happy changes at the bottom of the deck. What this is registering to me as is unlikely is that it's very unlikely that you will remain in this energy of maybe bitterness and hostility and anger and resentment. I am seeing that you may have, those feelings may be subsiding slowly but surely, but those were some of the feelings that you were hanging on to that was preventing you from really truly forgiving this other person. Really, you have to go inward and forgive yourself. I feel like it's been very easy to hold some things against this person because you haven't shown up for yourself in the way that you desired. You haven't embraced yourself the way you wanted this person to embrace you. You were looking to this person for way too much, but really, you've been asked to turn this energy towards yourself. So to me, it's very unlikely that you're going to stay in this chaos because you're ready. You're ready to forgive yourself, this other person, and move forward because there's beautiful changes that await here. I'm going to get very specific here. Okay. Look at the light that's here. Okay, first, what do we need to know about this forgiveness? I do see this being quite a short reading today because this is very clear to me. What do we need to know about forgiveness? This card is King of Cups. Okay. Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Cups. I did see this, I'll take it. Okay, I have a feeling I know what this is. What is the Seven of Swords here? Hermit. Okay, proving to me what I thought. Definitely proving to me what I thought. Okay. You are, first of all, very resistant to forgiveness. You feel really wronged by this person. Okay, this person is a King of Cups. So you're definitely connected to some sort of a masculine energy here. But you're upset. You're very guarded right now. You've been given much guidance from the universe to really approach forgiveness for yourself and them. But you've been quite stubborn here. It's been very difficult for you to forgive. I think the reason is this person was concealing way too many emotions from you. This person was stubborn themselves. They would often not reveal certain things, maybe leaving you very confused. I don't see that this person was trying to deceive you intentionally, but they may not have understood themselves enough. They may not have had a very deep relationship or an intimate relationship with themselves to be forward about the way that they were feeling. I'm seeing that this person was concealing their feelings. It seems to me that they always wanted and hoped and desired that they'd be able to get to a point where they could offer you something. But the situation just didn't last long enough in order for them to get there. But what didn't work is that this person was also concealing their feelings for you, you know? It wasn't that they're like, you know what, I have feelings, we can't do this right now, let's just take it slowly, let's be friends. This person constantly was putting you in a state of confusion because they were confused themselves. So this could have been them coming in hot and cold, telling you that they have deep feelings for you and taking you into these intimate situations where you'd feel that, but then pulling back all of a sudden. It worked a number on you. You're upset about that. You're upset about that. But you also took yourself into this situation. This person was mirroring back to you something you weren't able to dedicate to yourself. Okay? I'm specifically seeing that there's a masculine energy that did have feelings for you but concealed it. Their actions showed it, their words showed it, but they wouldn't admit it to you or themselves. And because of that lack of transparency, things couldn't progress. But in that process, you were confused, they were confused. A lot of things may have been said, and in retrospect, you became very bitter about this. But really, you just need to forgive this person because I'm also seeing this person may have been the one that cut things off with you. But I think you just kind of need to understand that they did what they did for themselves at that time because they just couldn't show up for you in the way that you wanted. But then why did you expect them to show up in a particular way? I'm seeing that you may have had, I mean, the Four of Cups was there. You were always guided with the right answers, but your wounding kept you attached too. And this is the universe saying, yes, your wounding kept you attached. Whatever that ending was that occurred between the two of you was exactly what needed to happen. It led to the revelations, the truths, the discovering of truths, the revelations required in order to set you on your path forward. You would have never been here had it not been for this ending. Okay? So let's see what we can expect. The Eclipse energies are bringing this in. I'm seeing that. Came out anyways. There was too many cards coming out there, but we got the High Priestess. So let's see. I'm starting to hear a bunch of dogs bark in the background. I don't know if you hear that, but usually when dogs start barking, it reminds me of the Moon card, you know, where there's like a wolf and a dog on the Moon card. But also, it's a very tower-like energy that comes for me when dogs bark. It's a shift. Big, happy shifts that are taking us away from an energy of indecision here. So I see what's happening for you with this eclipse energy is you're listening more to your intuition. You're understanding that forgiveness is key. But you have to understand, it's not that you have to call this person and forgive them. It's an energetic release. You know, I think the reason why you may have been very resistant, look at this. The reason why you may have been very resistant to forgiving this person is because you felt that it needed to be done in person. It had to be a phone call. You wanted to say it to their face. But the beauty and the release and the power and the growth is still forgiving without having to have that moment to say it in their face, because saying it to them, directly waiting for that moment in order to have that moment of what you feel is justice, is ego. It really is ego. And here you're being told you don't have to have that conversation with them because you have the power to heal yourself. You can move on from this situation and move towards maybe reconciliation with this person or even happiness. But you need to get out of this energy of indecision because your ego is attaching you to a result here. Your intuition always told you this person was in and out. You're moving away from ignoring your intuition and moving towards this energy of happiness where, you know, you'll celebrate with your soul tribe. You'll start, you know, adapting and adopting a new energy that's going to allow you to meet other people. It's beautiful. But what I'm being told here is that you do not have to literally tell this person you forgive them. You can do it yourself. You can do it in a meditation. You can do it in a cord cutting exercise. You could do it by listening to some Reiki music. It's an energy. Forgiveness is a feeling of compassion in the heart, and it's an energy. Page of Cups. Still trying to clarify this big happy energy. I was like, okay, this is an idea that this person is returning, and boom, Six of Cups. Bottom of the deck is Moon. That's a card where the dog was there with the wolf. Remember I was telling you? Knight of Pentacles. There is an energy of this person coming back in some capacity in the energies of this moon. It doesn't mean that it's a physical return. It could be an energetic return. It could be in the dream state. Either way, it's going to be happening in this eclipse portal. It's quite elusive. You know, Pluto is retrograde, and then Mercury is going to go retrograde. And you know, when we've got planets in retrograde, that definitely returns people back to us. So I'm seeing that there's the opportunity that there could be some small bits of communication where you might be able to forgive this person and set yourself free. What do I need to know about this energy of return, Spirit? This card was really popping out to me. What was it? Oh, Ace of Wands. Okay. Look at that. I saw the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I saw it, so I took it. Okay. I'm not meant to take that. Six of Cups. Six of Pentacles balance. Okay, you know, I'm not one for false hope, but the cards say it. Like, there is the opportunity to rebalance things. There seems to be some sort of an energetic return or a physical return of this person that allows for some small communications and small ways to move forward here. Definitely influenced by the energies of the eclipse portal. And there's a renewal here in this connection. Two cards of balance pop up. Two of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Could be a potential twin flame connection because I see two cards here. Six of Cups and Two of Cups. Could be a sexual beginning or a passionate new beginning. But either way, you're being advised to take things slowly because you might not want it. Okay. So I'm going to... Oh! Stepped on a wire there. All right. Well, you certainly need to take it slowly because you need to see how this person has changed. Also, all because this person comes back doesn't mean they've come back different. They could come back different. They could come back the same. But you also seems like haven't been in connection with this person for quite some time. So you need to, this is going to be an opportunity for you to see your own growth in this connection. And then you'll be able to decide whether this is something that stays or goes. All right?